Hello there! It's time to do another basic project. This time I have this book, Micro Adventure number 5. It's kind of hard to find these books, and this was the cheapest one I could find. So apparently it's like a little novel, but it also has programs inside of it. So that will be pretty interesting, and this isn't the only one, there's multiples of them, so I am wanting to see what is inside. I've only looked at the very first program. So, Peril Level Extreme. Your name is Orion, and you've just uncovered a vicious mind control plot that could cause World War III. The world leaders are being turned into mindless slaves as the computer whiz of ACT, the Adventure Connection Team, only you can save them. You must use your micro to identify the next mind control victims, master a life or death video game, and steer a mini-sub past hungry sharks. Mindbenders is more than a great adventure story. It's danger, action, suspense, plus computer programs for you to run. Aw yeah! And of course, writing this out, we'll be doing C++ and not BASIC, because I would do some BASIC if I could still download Power Basic, but apparently it's still a program that costs money, at least last time I checked a few years ago. So I guess what we'll do is go through some of maybe a chapter at a time, and figure out how this all works. So here's the lovely second page on the inside. By Ruth, Glick, and Eileen Buckholtz. Let's see. Warning, the following information is crucial to the success of your mission. Read it carefully. It may save your life. As a certified member of ACT, the Adventure Connection Team, your job, as always, is to defend the cause of good against evil. It won't be easy because Brute, the Bureau of Random Unlawful Terror and Evil, an international organization bent on wreaking havoc throughout the world, will be fighting you every step of the way. Your computer expertise will be vital to this mission, so turn on your home system. Throughout this adventure, you'll be called upon to program it to get the ACT team out of some really tough spots. Look for the chart next to the program instructions. It will tell you which micros will run each program. If the program won't run as it is on your computer, consult the reference manual in the back of the book. Fast! Good luck. This message will be erased from memory in 30 seconds. It's always random, evil international organizations that just want to randomly be evil. There's not really ever a good reason. Okay, this is going to be hard to read. How many pages is the actual... Oh, Chapter 1 is short, so we'll just get into Chapter 1, and I will awkwardly read this off of the computer screen while I'm holding the book in front of a webcam. And then we'll get into the very first program. So, ACT is really a top-notch organization, you think, settling back in your luxuriously padded seat. Not only do they send you on incredible adventures, but if you come back alive, they really show their appreciation. So here you are in the first-class cabin of a 747, heading for a week of fun in the sun. After your narrow escape on the last time travel mission, when you didn't know whether you'd be stuck back in the Revolutionary War or blown to smithereens by Brute's atomic bomb, ACT, figures they owe their computer expert a little R&R. Looking around, you notice you're in good company. Just across the aisle is Senator Macklin. For him, this trip must be business, not pleasure. Something about a high-level energy conference he's setting up with some oil sheiks, you remember. This is very 80s. You're deciding in between the duck under the glass and the beef Wellington? What? When two tough-looking men burst out of the front of the cabin. One is holding a wicked-looking machine gun, the other a grenade. Somehow you No, they didn't order the equipment from the Astro toy catalog. Are they on an airplane? This is very pre-9/11. We're taking over this plane, the taller one growls, pulling the pin on the grenade and pressing his thumb over the firing mechanism. If I let up on this thing, it's curtains for everybody. Tell the other gestures towards the flight attendant. Tell the captain we want to land in Grand Paloma. Just your luck. A hijacking. The hair on the back of your neck rises as you watch the grenade's firing mechanism twitch. In less than 5 minutes, the hijackers have the whole plane secured. You may be the only one on board who's capable of doing something. After all, you're a member of ACT, an organization that handles crises on a daily basis. Taking a deep breath, you try to calm the pounding of your heart so you can hear yourself think. There must be some plan you can put into action, but what? You come up with a dozen scenarios and reject them all. Suddenly a low beep and a flashlight light catch your attention. They're coming from the ACT computer you stowed in the seat pouch in front of you. Stealthily, you turn off the alarm, slide the unit onto your lap, and take a peek at the display, hoping that the guy with the grenade doesn't glance your way. How small is this laptop in the 80s? The ACT computer? Just, okay, whatever. TPDBKR, LPF, LKL, KL, REF, KD, RL, QRLM, REFQ, EFG, SNH, FKD. With fingers stiff from fear, you key a program in a program. With fingers stiff from fear, you key in a program that will decode the garbled message you've just received. Type the following program into your computer and run it. Lines 10, 20, 90, and 140 should each be typed as one line. Now enter the secret message one line at a time. Okay, well, I will want to put this on the screen at the same time while I'm writing it, but how will I work this out? Also, this camera I'm using, the secondary one, is almost dead and has a loose connection, so this is risky business here. I should just take a screenshot. Let me hide the webcam. Now we have the page. So we have that for reference. Let's not cut off those line numbers, those are important. Okay, and then I have a repository with the basic games. So I'm just going to create a new folder. This is going to be for Micro Adventure number 5, Mindbenders. So what I think I'm going to do here is, since this book has a bunch of small programs in it, we're just going to create a program1.hpp. They could probably go in the same, we'll just, I'm thinking, what would be simplest? Let's just go ahead and create program1.hpp. I don't need a class, I just need void program1. And then we'll include that up here. And call it at the beginning of the program. So then we can work in here. We'll probably need IOStream for input and output. What do we even have? Got some strings, I guess. So I guess technically characters, but whatever. Alright, now down to business. We gotta set a B string, an A string, and an N string. So B string is equal to, I guess, just the alphabet in normal order and then in the encoded order. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, W, X, Y, Z. Space period. A, and I should probably declare these as strings, otherwise it's not going to work, is equal to sunabadisa mopkert vwuxes, period. And then string n is equal to nothing. So then we'll ask enter a line of message. Enter a line of message. And we'll just have get line cn, enter into the n variable. And we need a size, so oh, they enter into m, so let's make a string m. Enter into m dot size. Okay, now we got some for loops. Yeah, my favorite. For int I is equal to 1, I is less than, well, I don't, does basic start at 1 on its arrays? I don't remember. For k equals 0 to 27, 28, we will test it out and see afterwards. It's a little blurry over here, so I'm sorry about that. So if the middle, I guess, middle of m string I1 is equal to the middle of AK1, then 110. I don't know what mid is. What is the mid? Is that a function? Or is that a string? What is mid? Character controls? Oh, it just has alternate versions for different computer types in here. The whole back of the book is just the program in different versions of BASIC. If m string I plus 1 equals a string k plus 1, then 110. Okay, I'm going to assume that it's just comparing if the two letters, the characters, are equivalent. And if they are, then set n equal to the b string character at k with 1 character length. I think mid is like substring. I think that's what that is. So let's go ahead and do if m at position I is equal to k, no, a at position k, then n gonna add on to itself. From B, we're gonna take K. I think that's what we're doing. And then it goes to the next I. Okay. Then and the next K. Oof. Okay. So this is going to run this. It's gonna run the rest of this, right? Next I. Or when it hits next I, does it just go back to the loop? I don't know how BASIC works. I'm just educated guessing it. We're gonna leave these for loops alone right now. Let's just go ahead and do cout in more messages to decode, y or n. And then there's apparently an r variable. So we'll declare r up here. We'll rename these variables in a moment. And this could be a loop. So we'll set this to y while r is equal to y. Maybe I should have made that one a character, because then if it's a character, we can easily to upper it. Okay, So then it will repeat, otherwise it will end. Okay. Oops. Characters go in single quotes. All characters go in single quotes. Also, I might have an issue with going between CN to get one item and CN with getLine. We'll see if it skips lines. Enter line of message. We have to put Debugger, which means Visgnu. See, then it skipped it again. We'll do CN.ignore, and also some new lines. Lepofulk Oi Ocean. Ow. Oh, I should probably also reset this to this every time. But it doesn't seem to be translating the way I'm thinking it should. We could also possibly work this out on paper. Okay, debugging time. Let's double check our strings. This looks like, I'm assuming these, oh, I'm missing some characters here, aren't I? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Sun, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, T, V, W. Oh, that one is longer here too. I guess maybe Z is for a space. So if we were thinking about this, I'm assuming these are just kind of lined up. Maybe. Let me grab Glimpse over here and figure out what this logic is supposed to be. Doop doop boop. I guess I could also look up the mid function in BASIC. Where's my pencil? It's over here. Okay. So we have this is a two-letter word and this is a two-letter word. A-L, R-L. So some two-letter words are like at, in, on. I don't know. Now I'm put on the spot. This could be like an in. Do these line up? What is a D? Oh, do is another word. L. I? No. Other way around. L to O. So if I did A, that's do, R, two, do and two. So that could possibly be it. It could just be matching those up like that. And then so T, P, D, B, K. Is that an R at the end? I wrote over it. K, R. So T, would that be U, P, R, D, G, probably urgent. B, E, K, yeah, urgent. Okay, so it is just copying over the characters in that order. Now I have to figure out what this for loop is saying. So we're going through each letter of the M string, the encoded string. Let's also just rename some variables because it'll make it easier for us to figure out what's going on if we have good variable names. So we're going to put M as encoded message. Actually, does code blocks allow me to refactor? Yeah, okay. This is going to be run again. A is going to be encoded alphabet. Oops, what? Encoded alphabet? Okay. Encoded alphabet. We will set that with the A. And then B is normal alphabet. So we have, and then N is decoded message. Okay. Now I don't, okay, B is this is B. B, this is A. This is N. Alright. So, we're entering an encoded message, we're looking through every letter of the alphabet here, and then we're looking through every letter of the encoded alphabet. Wait. N is the... Where's my other thing? N, input M. M is the encoded message. So... M. These single letter variable names. Encoded message. So if the letter I, so we'll start at 0. If 0... Oh, no. Okay, so... What it needs to be doing is saying if the encoded message at this position... Oh, it's gonna iterate through this a bunch of times. No, wait. I have the encoded message size. Okay, I got that wrong. So, we're going through every line of the encoded message. So, for instance, we can just, as an example, TPDBKR. So, it'll go through and go in T and say, okay, look in the encoded alphabet for the letter T. So then if the encoded message for this letter T is equal to the letter here, the decoded message, we're going to add on the normal alphabet at the same index, and then we'll output the decoded message at the end. Okay. It's still give me the wrong thing. Ah, I have an N in here, but there's no N in the other string. The N is at the beginning, so I had that offset. Ornian, do nothing to stop this hijacking. I think that I got that wrong. Isn't it? I don't know. Urgent onion. The rest seems okay, but I don't know what an Ornian is. Does it not have the answers in the back? Oh, here's a reference manual. Okay, I guess it's Ornian because N is translated right and R is translated right now, so I guess Ornian is something. I thought maybe it would look like Orion. I don't know. I don't know what an Ornian is. Okay, well, we decoded that one after I was too fast to type out all of these letters and I mean, it's still... Is this just not a monospace font? I mean, there are clearly spaces. I guess, I don't know. I guess the font's not quite monospace because it looks like there's more characters in the second string than the first string. Anyway, let's continue with this amazing story. Let me just shift this back over here. Okay, we decoded the message. It said, urgent Ornian, do nothing to stop this hijacking. And then we have, did you do it right, you wonder? Or is this some kind of brute trick? You can't imagine why ACT would instruct you to not interfere with this hijacking. How could they even know about it? But before you can figure that one out, the guy with the machine gun sees you trying to slip the computer back into the pouch. He marches down the aisle and yanks you out of your seat. No more tricks, kid, he growls. You're coming with us. Then his eyes fall on Senator Macklin. And you too, buddy. We need another insurance policy. The hijacker's grimy fingernails are digging painfully into your shoulder. As he leans down to leer at you, you drop back. His fierce expression, accented by a 2-day growth of beard, gives you the creeps. Stubble also gives me the creeps, I guess. I don't know. But there's something about his eyes that look familiar. Could he possibly be a brute agent you've encountered on your missions? On one of your missions? You're still trying to figure it out as the plane makes an abrupt landing at Grand Paloma Airport. Holding you and Senator Macklin as shields, the hijackers start across the runway. Suddenly a loudspeaker booms, "Hostages, run for your lives, we've got them covered." Are they gonna be... Let's do this. I'll hold this here. Are they gonna be shooting at the hijackers and like just, hey, hostages, good luck or something? I don't know. I suppose we'll figure that out next time on Micro Adventure number 5, Mindbenders. Ah, sharks! Evil guy! Lady in a chair! Ah!